How goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hope you guys having a great and exceptional day. All right, let's get this poem going. Time flies when you're having fun, but you get back home and getting back in the rotation to spread this gossip or gospel across the nation. All right, so today's word of the day. Today's poem is called "On a Treadmill to Nowhere" poem. Sometimes some of us feel this way. Sometimes all of us feel this way. At times, not all the time. Life happens. All right. Have you all been riding on this road too long? Singing that same old song. Waiting to hear the sound that makes the ground shake and bake. Quit acting like you are ready to form your own successful yet lovely cake. Most aren't, and that is really and most definitely truly why people love to hate. When you figure out how to get off of the financial treadmill, doing nothing special but paying a bunch of bills and definitely not doing anything to just to basically fulfill any and or all objectives that could give you and yours a lot of perspective on where you actually want to be, and are there actually new things that you want to try and try to see. Because this world can be as big as an ultimate Kendrick Lamar world tour gig. I don't know about you all out there, but I don't want my life to burn as slow as an unhealthy, basically being like a sick. You dig? I just want to make money and get it how I live. But at the end of the day, at the end of the wonderful day, it's great to be alive. I just want to remain positive. Because constantly being negative never ever gets anyone anywhere. And at this point in my life, I just don't care. In regards to those that choose to run away from life, big, bad grizzly bear. Because controversy and bad times comes with life's ultimate day-to-day grind. Either one is going to get on their grind, or just wait day after day to get on the basic going nowhere treadmill line. Look, family. Look. Whatever your lovely cup of tea happens to be, the choice in life is ultimately up to you on what you want to see. Your background, your backyard, or venture to places to where you can obtain a financial scar. The choice is yours, and remember, whether the energy is positive or negative, when it rains, it pours. So, do your assigned chores, but when you're off of the clock, work harder to ensure that you can go through or open up some doors. That's going to take you to the next level or to the next floor. But being on a constant life climb, to not only keeps you and yours in line, but it can definitely turn one into some kind of Einstein. Because if you are around enough negative people, you're in a metamorphic way. Become vision blind. Meaning not being able to look beyond your home, boring town. I will go old school with it and be like Tupac and just say, hey, I get around. And on that note, family, I will see you around. The U.S. economy was for working people was made for you to be on a treadmill, constantly on the grind. And nowadays, more people are on the grind, barely surviving, barely getting by. People are at each other's throats. And it's kind of like corporate culture in a sense. That's how everybody is, because people are trying to get promoted. People will do a lot, not everybody, but a certain amount of people will do as much being cutthroat and backstabbing so that they can achieve the next goals and aspirations. And that's how life can be. But for some people, that's all they know. And I always say, if this is all you know, it's pretty sad. And you say, I'm comfortable, then the comfort zone is a death sentence. One person, people inspire me all the time, but one person in particular, down in Atlanta, has inspired me to always go outside of my comfort zone. So shout out to ATL. And to take risk and to, move forward. And I've done that to the same individual. And I encourage everybody to have those kind of people around you, because those kind of people are going to help you take your life to the next level, help you knock down a couple of devils, and help you obtain the right shovel to dig yourself into a greater destiny, not into a hole, but into a greater destiny that you always deserve to be in. I'll leave it at that. So on that note, family, remember if you want my TikTok, I got a new TikTok page. I'm not going to put too much stuff on it because TikTok is basically the first and only time I've had a social media page totally taken away from me. And if you've seen my content, you know I don't put anything ratchet out there. But of course, it's only gone against the community guidelines. So I'll basically just, when it comes to TikTok videos in the future, I'll just combine videos that, you know, the kind of content nobody looks at. I'll combine videos. I will combine videos that people, of the videos that I make and put music on it, and that will be that. But I most likely will never go live on there again, and I won't put on any other separate content on TikTok like I used to, because it quote unquote goes against the community guidelines, even though everybody else does it. So, anyways, on that note, good to great three things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Subscribe to my YouTube channels, Larry's Anything Goes LLC on YouTube, Patterson on Properties LLC on YouTube, and I would say, make money moves so you can live like fools. It's in Spanish. Bienvenido a la vida. Welcome to the life.